A survey by the Korea Price Association shows kimchi making costs for a family of four dropped 10% compared to last year at traditional markets. Meanwhile, the government plans to lend a hand by offering discounts of up to 40% on fundamental kimchi ingredients.
한국물가협회 조사 결과 4인 가족 김장 비용이 전통시장 기준 지난해 대비 약 10% 줄어든 것으로 나타났습니다. 한편 정부는 김장 재료를 최대 40%까지 할인 지원에 나섭니다. Kimchi making costs are 10% lower this year. I'm sure this is fantastic news for
Right.
many people. Why is that?
It's always nice to be able to deliver some good news for
Yes.
a change. You definitely don't hear a lot of stories about prices going down. There's certainly more about them going up. Because we were talking about it before, about how farmers were losing a lot of crops due to the
Yes.
different things that were happening with the weather, unexpected weather events, too much rain, not enough rain. So there were concerns about the yields before, but it turns out we're okay. The supply of Napa cabbage and radish has remained sufficient. So discount events of up to 40% at roughly 4,000 stores across the country are going to help significantly ease the cost of kimjang this year.
Okay, that is great news. 저희도 뉴스에서 다뤘었던 내용이죠. 올해 가을에 비가 자주 와서 배추랑 무 수확이 걱정됐었지만 다행히, fortunately, 물량이 충분했고 또 정부의 지원으로 전국 약 4,000개 매장에서 최대 40%까지 할인 행사도 하면서 비용 부담이 추가 줄어들었습니다.
네.
Now, 김장 재료 수급 안정 대책. This is something that has been put forth by the government.
Right.
역대 최대 규모인 500억을 투입했다고 하는데요. What's included in this measure?
Right, the Kimchi Ingredient Supply Stabilization Plan, something that only the Korean government could make, right? Basically, the Korean government will release 2,800 tons of contract-grown Napa cabbage, and it's also going to secure over 8,000 tons from its own reserves. So the government is making sure that enough cabbage is being grown. For radishes, there's going to be 9,000 tons from also farms that were contracted to grow it and 2,000 tons from reserves that already exist. You want some more numbers?
Yes, just one more.
All right. We're also going to be distributing 460 tons of garlic. So that's 260 tons to major retailers and then 200 tons to wholesale markets as well.
This sounds like a recipe for nationwide 김장,
gonna-
kimchi making.
It's going to be a huge pile of kimchi, right?
그래서 앞서 말씀드린 김장 재료 40% 할인 외에도 계약 재배된 배추, 무 등을 공급하고 천일염, 새우젓 등 수산물 할인에 200억 원이 지원된다고 합니다. All right, so let's see how this will actually translate into people making kimchi at home, whether the numbers are going to rise. Because apparently 올해 집에서 직접 김장을 하겠다고 답한 가구가 68%라고 합니다.
Right, I was
Some interesting trivia there.
I was surprised to hear that actually because
Higher than you expected?
well, I was surprised that it dropped off when people were at home during COVID, which is what I heard. Because when in Canada and North America, we were talking about how everyone started cooking again. Everybody was making bread in North America.
그런데 생각해보면 김장할 때 정말 많은 사람들이 필요하잖아요.
그러네요.
그래서
That's
거리두기
right.
때문에 이제 줄었었어요.
Right, and you have
Yes.
to be all next to each other,
Yes.
working hard, breathing heavily. Right?
Yes. Let's have a look at some expressions. Lend a hand 또는 lend a helping hand. 도움의 손길을 주다이죠. What does that mean?
Right. Basically, you're reaching out to give your hand. Your hand is what you need to help somebody because your hand is going to be doing the work. So yeah,
That's right.
you're helping somebody. You're lending a helping hand.
본문에는 정부가 할인 행사를 하며 도움의 손길을 줬었죠. The government plans to lend a hand by offering discounts of up to 40%.
I really like the way that the Korean government is making sure that everybody can get their kimchi. That's such a great story.
I mean, you have to keep the tradition alive.
Of course. You would never hear this news story in any other country but Korea. It's a very, very specially Korean event.
And protect the local farmers. That's also another
course.
important aspect of all
Absolutely.
this. Now, fundamental, 기본적인, 근본적인, 가장 중요한, fundamental, 스펠링 드릴게요. F-U-N-D-A-M-E-N-T-A-L, fundamental.
Right. Basically forming a necessary base. It's of central importance.
All right, so let me read you this news once again. A survey by the Korea Price Association shows kimchi making costs for a family of four dropped 10% compared to last year at traditional markets. Meanwhile, the government plans to lend a hand by offering discounts of up to 40% on fundamental kimchi ingredients.